Hello and welcome to the series on the basics of how to paint with acrylics. In this video, we will learn how to blend two colors, which is cobalt blue and titanium white. So I'm basically using acrylic sheet, which is about 440 GSM. So the paints that I'm using today are Camel Artist Grade acrylic paints. You can try this with any paints that you have. So I'm going to be using the paints directly from the tube, but if you have a bottle, you can use that also. Let's pin the sheet to the desk using some masking tape. Get a cup of water, a flat brush, and get your paints ready as well. You will also need a cloth or some tissues to wipe your brush clean. For blending two colors, I always use a flat brush in acrylic since it makes it very smooth and super easy. I'm squeezing out the two colors directly on the paper because it helps the colors to stay wet for much longer. When we add the color on the palette first, it tends to dry out a little sooner, and since our acrylics are permanent colors, it cannot be revived once it's dry. In case you don't have tubes and have only bottles, then yes, you can apply it first on your palette and then add it onto your sheet. So I'm taking my flat brush, wetting it very little. You don't need a lot of water while using acrylics. Observe the way that I'm holding the brush. I'm going to do a very swift motion left to right in a horizontal manner. You will have to be a little quick when you work with acrylics, so start with a small size of canvas. I'm using an A6 sheet of paper over here. I'm not washing my brush between the two colors and just continuing the same swift motion, and you can see how beautifully the color blends in very well and goes from blue to light pastel shade after mixing with the white. If you're going to be using a round brush, this is going to be pretty tricky. So if you do not have any other choice, then you can take a round brush, dip it in water, and then just flatten it a little bit. And when you come between the two colors, then you can just blend that specific area. However, it will not go the way that it has gone with the flat brush, where we've gone from a nice dark blue and we're going to a medium color and then we're going lighter. So you can do a lot of variations when you have a flat brush. So I would highly recommend you to use that instead of a round brush. Once you've done this, don't work on it too long, just wait for it to dry and then we can remove the masking tape and see how the blending effect looks once it's dry. The painting has completely dried. I am removing the masking tape. This entire process of removing the masking tape is so satisfying and I love how the blend has come. You can add a lot of details to it if you want to, but in this I want to keep it very basic so that you understand how to do basic blending. I hope you found this video very useful for you. I will share tips on acrylic painting every Thursday. So if you're new over here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and also like and share my video. Thank you. See you soon.